Welcome to Stormwind, the heart of the human kingdom. But today, sorrow grips this bastion of the light. King Varian has fallen in battle, leaving the crown to his son Anjuin. The leaders of the alliance have gathered to pay their respects. No doubt they will have need of your unique skills. You will find the king upon the throne of Stormwind Keep, attended by one of your fellow Illidari. I am needed in Dalaran. Good luck, Third Joker. Dark times have fallen upon Stormwind, Third Joker. With King Varian slain on the broken shore, uncertainty and tension grip the alliance leaders. The timing of this tragedy is no accident. The Burning Legion seeks to sow disorder amongst its enemies, weakening its prey from within. We must act. Though young King Anjuin is a noble soul, he may lack the conviction of his father. The alliance needs a leader who will do what needs to be done. The Legion will strike at the first hint of weakness. Even now, I sense something amiss, Third Joker. I fear that not all is as it seems. Quickly, use your spectral sight. We must know if there are foes among us. Of course the Legion would try to infiltrate this funeral. Having all the leaders of the Alliance gathered in one place at one time, it is too tasty a target for the demons to resist. It is just as we suspected, Third Joker. The demons thought they could take us by surprise. Quickly, to arms. Warn the king. I don't have time for pleasantries, Demon Hunter. As I told the other Illidari, I have much to contemplate. I must prepare our armies to take on the Legion, even as some of my allies cry out for vengeance against the Horde. I must admit, you saved us from what might have been a terrible tragedy. You have my gratitude, Demon Hunter. At first I was unsure whether it was wise to allow the Illidari inside the city. But you may have just saved all our lives. You may establish a camp in the Mage Quarter. The Alliance will have need of your skills if we are to face the Legion. Make no mistake though. Should your kind give in to the fell energies you toy with, we will treat you like the demons you are becoming. I trust the young king is safe. We have more work ahead of us, Demon Hunter. Much more.
Dalaran is under siege, hero. The Legion intends to knock us out of the sky. Meet me in Dalaran over Dead Wind Pass. I have a plan. A horribly dangerous plan, but a plan nonetheless.
Azeroth needs you, Third Joker. After scouring Uldur and Karajan for answers, we know the key to defeating the Legion, 5 ancient artifacts called the Pillars of Creation. To find them, Dalaran must be moved to the Broken Isles. As our leader Jaina is absent, Kalikos of the Blue Dragon Flight has offered the Kirin Tor his aid. The Legion is assaulting our current position over Deadwind Pass. Hurry. The Legion bears down on us, we have but moments to spare. The shockwave of arcane energies we are about to unleash should prove powerful enough to send them back to their cursed dimension for a time, giving us time to catch our breath and begin the search for the Pillars of Creation. Are you ready?
Citizens of Azeroth! Today is the day we turn the tide! Today is the day that we retake our world and send the Legion back to the hell that spawned them! Our path is clear! The Pillars of Creation await on the Broken Isles!
Third Joker, it's good to see you on your feet. The members of the Council of Six are recuperating from their ordeal. The intensity of the teleportation spell can be disorienting. It seems you lost consciousness for a time, but at least you didn't awaken to find yourself stuck in a wall. Dalaran has been relocated to the Broken Isles. From here, we will spearhead the effort to acquire the Pillars of Creation and drive the Legion from Azeroth once and for all. Third Joker, Kane requests that you meet him at Crash's Landing at once. Corvus leans in close, her voice an urgent whisper. You must hurry. The Legion has eyes everywhere.
We could use your help with a tactical decision.
We have much to do, and precious little time to do it. We have long relied on Lord Illidan to vanquish the Legion's strongest warriors. Many have expressed concern over our efforts without him. Thankfully, their concerns may not matter much longer. We know of 2 pairs of blades rumored to be more powerful than even Lord Illidan's that are not yet out of reach. If we act quickly, we should be able to hunt down one without forsaking our watch over the Legion's movements. I must defer judgment on which is most worthy of our time to you, Third Joker. We are indomitable. We are Illidari. Well chosen. There isn't a moment to spare. Caria Felsoul was one of our best, before she answered the Legion's foul call. She now wields the Aldraki Warblades, the soul-rending armaments of the ancient race's greatest
Die well.
Caria Felsoul was one of our best, before she answered the Legion's foul call. She now wields the Aldraki Warblades, the soul-rending armaments of the ancient race's greatest champion, who fell only to Sargeras himself. We sent a party to track Caria down, but we have not heard from them in some time. Jace has nearly repaired a Legion communicator so we can make contact. We need only a power source. Could you ask Kadger for assistance?
Consulars, this is the demon hunter I spoke of.
It's good to see you again. If there's anything I can do to help you take the fight to the Legion, just let me know. A Legion communicator? Kadger pauses to think for a moment. You know what? I think I have something in my lockbox upstairs that is just the ticket.
Hold on just a moment. I fear I'm a bit of a pack rat. Let's see. Apexis crystals? No, those won't do at all. Oh, I must have put it over here. Arcane powder. Soul shards. No, that's definitely not it. Aha! Here we are. A crystallized soul. That ought to do the trick. Would you mind grabbing it? These tools tend to have an adverse effect on non-demonic beings.
No need to thank me, just promise you won't accidentally blow anything up in the city. Our repair bills are already astronomical. That crystallized soul should power your communicator long enough to reach your allies. I must urge you to be cautious, Third Joker. If that device is of Legion origin, then you never know who among its creators might overhear your message. I'm sure your allies eagerly await your return.
We'll be careful. You're tapping into magic Illidan would have considered dangerous.
Did the Archmage have anything of use? Jace glances at the crystallized soul. Yes, that will do nicely. Release its energy to activate the communicator. It should already be configured to contact Allery and her forces. If Caria is out there, we will find her, and we will make her suffer for her transgressions.
Alari, report in. Have you located the Warblades?
Yes! Caria! Broken shore! Heavy resistance! Damn it all! Incoming!
We have their position. That'll have to do.
Not good. Not good at all. We aren't going to get our forces anywhere near the broken shore without getting knocked out of the sky. I think it best if you handle this matter yourself. There are none among us more capable on the field of battle. Save Allery and her men if you can, but the Aldraki Warblades will do far more for this war than warm bodies.
Is that you? Finally, some good news. Caria left me for dead. The fool! My wounds are severe. I fear you must push ahead alone. I will join you as soon as I am able.
I thought I sensed a paltry whelp wandering where it shouldn't.
Watch out! Doomguard headed your way!
I'll reduce this entire canyon to rubble if I have to. Stay! Terra! They approach. Do not fail me.
Do you see those corpses? Their souls have been torn right out of their bodies.
The ritual is nearly ready. Stop them, you mongrels! I
Can't
will
attack that target.
be reborn.
Well fought. But Legion reinforcements are approaching as we speak. We must depart.
I've sacrificed
What of the others?
everything.
Did they?
What have you
I see.
given?
They gave their lives for a worthy cause. The Warblades will change the tide of this war, mark my words. Corvus glances at your glaives, her eyes widening. I'm excited to see what those can do in person. Maybe we can spar a bit before heading out on the next hunt? While you were gone we built a camp just off of this landing to help us watch over the Legion's movements. We should head there right away. Jace needed your help with something. It sounded big. I have exciting news to share with you, Third Joker. I was able to make contact with our forces on Mardum. They secured the Fell Hammer after our departure all those years ago and have held it ever since. Malevolence has utilized the ship's warp systems to transport the bulk of our forces aboard, but doing so greatly taxes what little power remains. I believe there to be a better way. Your glaives carry a piece of the power of Kil'jaeden. You should be able to use them to open a permanent gateway to the Fell Hammer.
These demon souls will power the gateway. On your mark.
I look forward to joining the rest of our forces. Gateway is fully functional, Third Joker. Ooh, I am positively tingling with excitement. Do let Jace and the others know that we eagerly await your arrival. There's so much to do in ever so little time. You will be joining us aboard, won't you?
Welcome to our new home.
This citadel was one of the Legion's most valuable assets. It will serve us well. Although our forces have dutifully held this citadel since your departure, we have been unable to access most of its resources. The Fell Hammer can only be fully activated by those bearing the mark of a Legion Lord. Thankfully, your blades carry that very mark. Use them to activate the Fell Hammer, show your forces your limitless power.
You can call upon the court gods as well.
The Fell Hammer will be a fine home for our kind, but it is what we found within its depths that is the true prize of our conquest. Battle Lord Gardown and his Ashtung have it closely guarded. You should have him show you.
Of course, right this way. Legion reinforcements arrived soon after you left for the Black Temple, destroying the portal behind you. Oh, it was a glorious battle. In the aftermath, we uncovered an ancient Nathrazim forge, used to create many of the Legion's most powerful weapons.
It is my honor to serve, Third Joker. Third Joker, before you lies your nether crucible, more powerful than any we've crafted before. The souls of the hundreds of slain demons in Mardum have provided us with enough power to directly observe the Legion on Azeroth. What we have uncovered so far has been unsettling. Gaze into the pool and see for yourself.
And gaze into the nether crucible. It will show you what we have seen. Behold the Legion's primary gateway into Azeroth, the tomb of Sargeras. The situation is more dire than we knew. The demons have already infested the surrounding isles. We must act now, or I fear the situation will become unsalvageable.
The Legion. I fear they are even more powerful than we realize. As you can see, there is little time to spare. The Legion's armies already encroach on our world. Kain has gathered our best tacticians around the star map above us to discuss our plan of attack. Your leadership would be invaluable to their efforts. Kain sighs. I know that look. I, too, gazed into the crucible and saw the horrors of the tomb. We must act quickly. We must seal the tomb of Sargeras at all costs, or the flow of demons will never cease. Until then, we must do what we can on the ground to alleviate their foothold before it grows further. This citadel was created to spearhead Legion invasions on other worlds. We can use its navigation systems to plan our assault. I think you would agree that none would be better suited to lead our charge than you.
Thanks to your power, we can use the Fellhammer to plan out every aspect of our assault.
Sky Admiral Rogers has sent word for you to meet her in Dalaran. She should be waiting for you in the Violet Citadel. It sounds